she said something that clicked to my brain. She said, "If only I stayed with my feelings for you." Now, for her to say this, it means she still had feelings for me. And I just didn't know why what she said sparked the light into my heart. Then she was looking at me like in this sexy, shy way, and I just smiled. And before I knew it, this girl grabbed me and she kissed me. It was so sudden. I didn't even know how it happened. And what was going through my head was, I hope my sister doesn't see us. And I hope our sister doesn't see us also. Well, let me start by saying I am not a pedophile. I know the title seems bad and you're about to judge me based on it, but let me just say it is not as bad as you think. My younger sister Dora had many friends from school and she used to bring them back home after school. I got familiar with all of them even though it was pretty obvious they all liked me. It didn't bother me. It's casual for a younger sister's friend to like the elder brother based on the fact that he's just the elder brother, you understand? But there was one of Dora's friends that was really into me, and her name was Jules. Jules was, she was a nerd. This girl was obsessed with me. Imagine a nerd being obsessed with you, man, that's crazy. And she didn't even try to hide it. That's the craziest part about this. She didn't try to hide it at all. Well, I don't know if she did try to hide it because some people can be different. Some people, they think they are hiding their emotions, whereas in reality, they are not. Their emotions are just everywhere and they are just being delusional. Jules will intentionally leave my sister's room to go to the toilet 4 times an hour just because my room was before the toilet. My door was always open, so before she went to the toilet, she always peeks into my room. She comes in and asks a couple of random questions. Some of her questions don't even make sense, to be honest. One time she came into my room and asked, "Hi Devil, just wanted to ask, what's your favorite number?" In my mind, I was so angry as to answer that question. And just because I didn't want to be mean, I said 10. And then she replied, "Oh wow, that's mine too." And then she chuckled. I shit you not, that conversation happened. The surprising thing is she was old enough to not ask dumb questions like that. Jules wasn't ugly, in case you're wondering. She was really cute and she wore glasses. She was African American with fuzzy kinky hair. She was just my type, but I couldn't begin to think about that. For one, she was my younger sister's best friend and she was as old as my little sister. At that point, I think she was older, to be honest, because I remember my little sister telling me she was older than her. But as of late, like recently, I just found out she was Yes, I just found out she was Well, I wasn't into her, so I never thought anything erotic about her. But one day, things just fell out of place. My sister got invited to Lily's birthday party. Lily was Jules' elder sister. She was around my age, and she and I attended the same high school. But I never got to, I never got to take her out and stuff. I had a little crush on her, so when Dora got invited to Lily's birthday party, my mom wanted me to chaperone. I didn't refuse. I was glad to go. On getting to the party, me and my sister split up. I know I was meant to chaperone her, but trust me, Dora can take care of herself. She was intelligent enough not to drink and keep bad companies, so I just made up my way to see Lily and throw some game on her. But she was already in company with some friends, and I didn't want to make a move on her with people watching. That's just not my thing. So I waited in the living room surrounded by people I don't recognize. I peeked at the kitchen and saw my sister talking to her friends, and everyone was just enjoying themselves, and I felt so alone. Like I didn't even know anyone but Lily, my sister and Jules, which I saw on the couch alone by herself. It was odd. I met her in the kitchen and she was just seated on the couch and met people I felt she didn't even know since they were our elder sister's friends. I didn't want to look like a loner, so I decided to walk up to her and talk to her. Since I knew her and I haven't seen her in months. "Hey Jules," I said, standing at her back. She swiftly turned and saw me. She looked different, like she looked so mature. I knew it was a couple of months ago since I saw her, maybe like 8 or 9 months ago. She was really cute, and I'm so sorry if that is inappropriate, but I can't just disrespect the fact that she was that cute. "Hi David," she responded, forcing an obvious smile. I laid on the couch by her side and I started talking. I didn't even know how it started, but it happened and we were switching into different conversations. I remember asking her what she's been up to. She told me she just broken up with her boyfriend. I was shocked at the fact that she had a boyfriend. I didn't think her crush on me could wear off, which I was pissed about. I liked the way she was obsessed with me, you know. Well, she told me about our relationship. It was about our player boyfriend who was always cheating on her, and she said she tolerated it for a bit but couldn't anymore, and she broke up with him 2 days ago. Her story connected with me because I had experienced the same situation, but in my case, I was the cheating boyfriend. And seeing it from her perspective, I could feel the hurt, and she was so sympathetic. She showed me her chat with her ex-boyfriend on how he always begged her not to leave him and always ends up cheating again. I heard a couple of voice notes and I could tell Juice was passionate about the topic. Then she said something that clicked to my brain. She said, "If only I stayed with my feelings for you." Now, for her to say this, it means she still had feelings for me, and I just didn't know why what she said sparked the light into my heart. Then she was looking at me like in this sexy, shy way, and I just smiled. And before I knew it, this girl grabbed me and she kissed me. It was so sudden. I didn't even know how it happened. And what was going through my head was, I hope my sister doesn't see us. And I hope our sister doesn't see us also. I'm dead. And just like that, she pulled back her lips. I turned around to see if anyone saw the kiss, and I didn't see anyone staring. Jules blushed at the ground, and I could tell she was happy. And I was glad she was, and not ranting about her ex-boyfriend. I know doing that might spark a fire in her heart to still thirst for me, but I was going to college in a couple of days, so
I know her feelings for me will die during my stay in college. All that matters now is that she won't be hooked up on her shitty ex. I know this isn't enough to justify what I want you to think about me, but I meant no evil.
thank you for watching the video and listening to my story. I hope you liked it. Oh, just so you know, I didn't tell my sister and she doesn't even know about the case till today. Please like the video, share it and subscribe. See ya.